All right, let's talk about the operating system for your life. That's really what psychology is. And you absolutely do not need to be a therapist to get it or to use it. Honestly, it's a tool for everyone. So let's get into why it matters so much.
So, let me ask you this. Have you ever wondered why you keep making that same decision, even when a part of your brain is screaming, "No, not again"? Or, why you instantly click with one person, but with someone else it's just crickets? Well, those aren't just random little quirks. They're actual puzzles that psychology helps us solve.
You know, for most people, the whole journey into psychology, it doesn't start in some dusty textbook. It starts with a really personal aha moment. It's that little spark of curiosity about why we do the things we do.
I mean, think about it. You've seen this happen. The exact same thing happens, right? And one person laughs it off, but the person right next to them gets really angry. That question right there, how is that even possible? That is the heart of psychology. It's this deep fascination with the why behind what makes us all so different.
And when you start to get it, oh man, it is like someone just hands you the user manual for your own brain. All of a sudden, learning about things like, say, cognitive biases or emotional triggers isn't just academic stuff. No, it's like you've been given a map to this incredible country you've been living in your whole life but never really knew how to navigate. It's like finding a superpower you had no idea you possessed.
Okay, so psychology is super personal for sure, but its impact? It's huge. It's global. Most people hear the word psychology and they immediately picture a therapist's couch. And that's part of it, of course, but the real story is that its ideas are woven into pretty much everything around us. Seriously, it's everywhere. Psychological principles are used to build better schools for our kids. They're the reason that ad you saw this morning made you feel a certain way. They help great leaders motivate their teams. They make public health messages stick. And they even help athletes get into the zone. It even influences the design of the buildings we work in to make us feel better. And look, this isn't just some fringe idea. This is mainstream. Big authorities like the World Health Organization are very clear on this. Your mental health is a fundamental part of your overall health. You just can't separate the two. Our minds and our bodies are in this constant, deep conversation, and psychology is the science that helps us understand what they're saying to each other. So let's bring this down to earth. Let's make it super concrete with a simple little case study, something you've probably seen happen in your own life. Okay, picture this. Two coworkers, Sarah and Tom. They both get the exact same piece of constructive criticism from their boss. Sarah, she hears it as genuinely useful information. Yeah, it might sting a little, but then she thinks, okay, how can I use this? She grows. But Tom, he hears it as a personal attack. He gets defensive, resentful, and he just completely shuts down. Same words, totally different psychological worlds. One leads to growth, the other to a dead end.
So what's the deal? Why the huge difference? Well, psychology helps us peel back the layers here. It starts with things like our basic personality traits, sure. It's definitely shaped by all of our past experiences. But the real game changer is our current mindset. Sarah, she probably has what we call a growth mindset. She sees that feedback as a challenge. Tom, on the other hand, seems stuck in a fixed mindset, where any criticism feels like a threat to his very identity. Just understanding that difference is the first step to choosing a better path for yourself.
And of course, we gotta talk about the classic line, right? Oh, you're into psychology? So, are you analyzing me right now? We've all heard it. It's a funny joke, but it does point to this big misconception. Real psychology isn't about having some secret power to read people's minds. It's about understanding the universal patterns that make all of us tick.
So if it's not mind reading, then what is it? What makes psychology so special compared to all the other fields that study human beings? What's its unique contribution?
This is it, right here. This is what makes psychology so unique. While some sciences study big societies and others study tiny cells, psychology does something amazing. It builds a bridge. It connects our private, internal world, our thoughts, our feelings, our memories, with our public, external world of actions and behaviors. And it does this using science, with the ultimate goal of helping us all live richer, more meaningful lives.
Okay, so as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with 3 really important takeaways about why all of this matters so much.
First, it is deeply relevant. It's the operating system for your life, and understanding it can improve literally everything, from your big decisions to your daily relationships. Second, it's a real science. This isn't just about someone's opinion or a gut feeling. It's built on decades of solid evidence-based research. And third, and maybe most importantly, it's empowering. It gives you the actual tools to understand yourself better and to start making conscious choices that lead to real, positive change.
So I'll leave you with this one last question to chew on. After everything we've talked about, just take a second to think about your own life. What's one pattern, one recurring habit, one reaction you always have that a little bit of psychological insight could finally help you understand? Think about it and stay curious.